Hi everybody, Stefan here from EDC Austria, and today I want to talk about the Ruike P138-B. The knife comes in this fantastic box from which companies like Zero Tolerance or other US makers could learn a ton. Because when you open it, first you have your warranty card, and second you have a user manual for your specific knife and not just information what is a liner lock and what is some other lock. Here you have pictures that explain everything and the main specs of your knife. Okay, now let's go to the specs of the knife. The blade length is 9 centimeters or 3.54 inches, and the total length of it is 22.1 centimeters or 8.7 inches. That means that the closed length is 13.1 centimeters or 5.16 inches. So there is really a huge disparity between the blade and the handle, which you see here. If I close it, here is the tip of the blade, and all that is basically unneeded. It's good for grip, but it makes the knife bigger than it has to be for a 9 centimeter or 3.54 inches knife. As for the steel, it's 14C28N steel. That's a Sandvik steel, which I think was ordered initially by Kershaw for their higher production value knives, where they needed something a little bit better than they had. The handle is a very nice milling work of a G10 handle, which is held on the inside. I will try to light this, although steel liners on the inside, which give it a good grip. Then we can also look at the lockup. As you can see, it fully locks up, but very early. And this blade is just fantastic. It's a nice Tanto blade with a swedge up here. And the way I test knives is I get it in and do the cut tests for the video just to see how it is out of the box. And then I use it for a week, mostly cut down cardboard in a room that can't be filmed, because you'd lose all respect for me if you saw this room. And then I do some more cut tests and see if it still cuts paper properly and those kinds of things, and then I'll do the review. The pocket clip on this knife is very nice. It's very deep carry. I'll show you a photo of it in my pants. And sadly to say, for the 10% of you or so that are left-handed, it's right hand only tip up. Sorry, you have a nice backspacer here, and even though all the edges are only rounded off and not chamfered, you really don't get any fatigue in your hand if you hold it for a longer time. You again don't have any chimping, but you get a good grip on the knife, and it doesn't matter in which position you are holding it. It always sits great, and the pocket clip is never in the way. And here you have a very interesting lock. If the knife is deployed, you can just move this forward and then you can't close it. That might be very, very useful if you're afraid that you by mistake loosen the liner lock. Let's weigh this oh, forgot about the lock. Let's weigh this knife. Okay, let's weigh the knife. It's 157 grams, which is 5.54 ounces. So that's quite a heavy knife, but like you saw already, it is kind of an overbuilt knife that is meant for tasks that demand a bit of grip and also a bit about a sturdy knife. This has a blade width of 3.5 inches. I don't have my measuring device today, so I can't check it out. This knife was provided for review by Phoenix DE, which is the parent company of Ruike, and they graciously gave me one to review. And if you order one, or if you want to order one, this is the European headquarters, and you're guaranteed to get the best prices there and also to get the knives there before anywhere else. I'll link it in the description. Okay, that's about it for now. Let's do the size comparison. First, we have the large Inkosi from Chris Reeve, and the blade is also a 3.5 inch blade, so that's about the same, but here you can already see that the handle of the Ruike is a bit longer, quite a bit. Then we have the Custom Knife Factory SSE, which actually is a bit longer in the blade department, but still shorter when it comes to the handle. And here finally we have the Zero Tolerance 0801, which is about the same size when it comes to the blade, but noticeably shorter when it comes to the handle. And what can I say about this knife? It really cuts very well. I found no hot spots. I like the design, although Tanto is not really my favorite blade style, but that's not the knife's fault. If you have very sensitive hands, then you might after a few hours feel some fatigue holding this, but most people don't use their knives for hours on end. Otherwise, everything is really nice with this one, and it's obviously built for harder use, and for this I think it's built very well. Okay, let's do the cutting test. Okay, I hope you enjoyed these. I hope this review helped you a bit. If it did, please leave me a thumbs up, and if you have any comments or suggestions, please leave them in the comment box below. And if you want to be informed about upcoming videos, please subscribe. It's free, you know. Okay, have a great day. Bye bye.